Hi everyone, this is Joanne. Thanks for coming to see my video. I'm coming to you today with a design for My Creative Scrapbook, and this is the July limited edition kit, and it is super pretty. It's full of 49 and Market, academia, and wherever. It's like a travel themed kit, and the academia is like school themed. It is super cool. These are two separate pieces of paper, which typically I would never think that I would put them together, but I did 6 and 6, and then I just leave a little bit extra so you have something to glue to. And then this is a branding strip from a totally different piece of paper, and I think it makes it tie in together like amazing. So here's my photo. I can't even try to do it without glare. It's my great niece. This is her last day of school this year, just a couple days ago for me when I'm making this video. But look, when you put that together and do that, I just think it's beautiful. I really do. These papers are stunning. So I backed my photo. I cannot even tell you how many times I had tons of scraps left over. So let me see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4, maybe 5 in here. But I said this in the last video, but I will put a couple layers down and then put foam in between. Where did I put it this time? So I put the photo on one layer this time and then put a piece of foam. Let's see if you can see that in there. And then some more layers. It just gives it really cool dimension. It makes it look a little bit different than just simply putting it on the back. So try that sometime and see how you like it. I thought it was cool adding this black and white stripe in there. You can never go wrong with black and white stripe. It always makes it look super pretty. And that is literally from the cover of the collection. And it's so pretty. I love it. And it's cool about these is that the back of those is actually a piece of pattern paper. So there you go. I distressed everything, and I mean every single thing, every piece of ephemera, everything with the black soot and the distressed oxide. I love that. I just use one of these and you just go like this. That's it. I just think that that makes it look super cool with this style of paper and like vintage papers and stuff. I just really like it. So I'm going to put my photo up in here because look at the space available for that. And she's looking forward, so it doesn't matter where I put this on the layout. And because I used scraps, it's getting caught on this, but that's okay. Once I get it stuck down, it'll be fine. I'm thinking here, and I'm actually going to bring in some blue into this because this kit came with 3 packages of amazing florals, like the fabric kind, 2 from 49 and Market and 1 from Prima Marketing. I'm going to want to use the stencil. I've used it every single time that came with this month's kit. I just have to figure out what corner I think is going to look the best, and I think this one right here will. And I'm going to come in with some distressed oxide in faded jeans, and I'm only going to do a little bit. I'm not going to do it all over the place. Let me get my blending brush. But this stencil is amazing. It has fast become one of my favorite stencils ever. And I just want it up in the corner. I don't want too much, so I'm going to allow myself here in this area. I'll start in the middle because you'll never see it, and that way my first drop down onto the paper won't be super harsh. So I like to avoid the edges of the stencil so you don't get a line. And I want this to be dark because how pretty, right? Yeah. Actually, it looks darker in person than it appears to be coming across on the screen right now. Probably because of my lighting in my craft room. So yeah, there you go. Isn't that cool? It's going to look really pretty. think I might need just a little bit more, a little teeny bit more there, and have some more coming down this way. So I'm just going to come back in, line this back up, which typically isn't too difficult. And there you go, all done. Okay, so keep that there. Get my ink again. And I'll just put right here like this, and then I'll come down like this. Again, avoiding the edges of that stencil so I don't get a line right here. And I want this dark, so I'm going over it several times. I think I could even put that one a little bit darker right there. Let me see how that looks. That is so pretty. And see what I mean? It looks super cool. And it'll tie in with the other things I'm going to do. So I'm thinking just like that. This is the other half of that branding strip. So it's obviously 12 inches. I like that size. It's just like that size. I wanted to use it to just bring that pattern in over here too. But I also have half of this ruler. I used the first half on, I think, my first layout with this kit. And I cut it in half just because it's so cool. And I knew I'd want to use it again. I just want to tuck it in there. Like this. Just make sure I can see the numbers. And that's relatively straight. It doesn't need to be perfect. But I'm hoping that the ATG from the back of the photo keeps that in place, but it's not going to. Because then I want this to be tucked in underneath that. I definitely want to use all of these flowers because they're so cute. I love them. Look at how pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh, here's another one. I have a random leaf. I accidentally ripped off this on accident, so I'm just going to glue it back on. These leaves fell off when I got it out of the package, which is fine because you can just glue them right back on. So I will put this beautiful blue one in the middle. Like this, and yeah, just like that. Corner the floral in the corner of the photo, and then let me see. This is super pretty. Maybe have, it says a leaf on it. Maybe have the leaf coming out to the side a little bit because I'm going to take these one of these long ones and put it here. So yeah, and then this has some leaves coming out of it too. Put that here. Just make like a L-shaped. And then let me just grab some glue. If I put the blue one where I want it, then the others should fall into place. Okay, let's get this going. Come on, glue. This is Fabrifix. It's like fabric glue. It doesn't have a string that comes after you remove it, so just be careful you don't get that on anything if you ever use this glue. I just thought it would be good for these florals. It doesn't dry super quick, so you'll just have to be careful of that. And then I'm thinking, let's lift these first petals up, and then I'll slide this in like that. Yep, I like that. Okay, let's put a bunch of glue on the back of this too. Okay. Okay, concentrating. I really wish that this stuff would dry faster, but it's okay that it doesn't. Let me see about that. Okay, we'll put that one there. Put a bunch of glue here. Okay. Like this. A cool piece of ephemera that I found was this circle. It says, "Oh yeah," with arrows pointing towards her. So I like that. Put some glue on that. I think that was too much because I'm going to put this right on the photo. So I'm going to put it right in here. Like that. Lightly tap it down so the glue doesn't seep out the sides. All right, so I will put glue along the stem. Oh, I just took that with me and I didn't want to. Can't believe I did that. It's okay. I'm just going to glue it right back in there. Okay, there we go with that. And then where did I get that from? Right there? I think so. Maybe this way. Yeah, that's what I did. I can't believe that I ripped that off there like that. I am such a klutz. I'm going to put some glue on that, and I'm just going to put it right back in there. No big deal. I do have my window open. Sorry about the noise, but it's beautiful out today, and it's not super hot. So I wanted to get some fresh air into the house. Okay. Should be some glue on there still, even after I'm... Oh, now that little piece I wanted to throw away is stuck to my finger. I guess this glue's good, right? Okay, I'm going to put this right in there. And the cool thing about these flowers is they're on wires, so you can move them and bend them, and I just think that is super cool. What am I looking for? I'm looking for my tweezers, and I'm looking for the little leaf that I accidentally ripped off earlier, which kind of made me sad because I was like, oh no, that's my favorite from everything. But I'll just glue it back together and it'll be fine. Okay, I also have a couple of these little ones left. I will maybe sneak those in if I can at the end after I get everything stuck down. All right, I've got a couple butterflies. These were a fussy cut from pattern paper. And then here's some leaves. These are also Prima Marketing. I'm just going to try regular glue with these. See the empty spots right here and here. I'm going to tuck those just to make this cluster really big. Sometimes I'll do one huge cluster, or sometimes I'll do one here and one here, but I really wanted to put the photo up in that area where the paper was like really like kind of empty space, like a lighter color. This has been one of the most fun kits ever to use. And I'm trying to think about where I want one of these. I want to put a light blue, oops, on each side. I know I'm going to want this right there. So, yeah, pretty. All right, I'm going to put, well, maybe I'll put a butterfly there. And some enamel dots here. Okay, so let's see. Maybe I want it underneath that flower, but over to the right a little bit more. Look how pretty it is with the mixed media. All right, I am all done. I put some enamel dots down here, here, and here. I thought my camera was on. I don't think it was. I'm not sure. We'll see. When I go to edit the video, I put a little bit more blue here, here, and here, just to bring some blue in all the areas of the layout. And I think it just, this right here, I love. That looks so cool right there. I love it a lot. It makes it be like a diagonal. But I am all done. I'm not going to do any splatters or anything because I think it looks just perfect the way it is. But look at these 49 of Market papers from the My Creative Scrapbook July kits. I love them. So super cool. And here are the super neat flowers, which I think is gorgeous. See, now that I'm up close, you can see that that ink really matches that flower well. It just looks weird when it's farther away. I did a journaling card. It was Easton's last day of school just this year. And I put one down in a darker green, and I didn't like the way my handwriting came out, so I just got a new one, wrote it. I still don't like my handwriting, but this is a little bit better, and I just glued it over the top of what was already there so I didn't rip my background paper. Okay, and here is all the layering. Let me put my hand over this ridiculous glare. Yeah, I'm sorry. So there you go. All that layering. I love it. It looks so cool. Okay, guys, I'm going to put close-ups at the end for you. And again, I'm going to link my Creative Scrapbook Facebook group and website. Check it out. If you have any questions about the kits, please do not hesitate to contact me. I'm happy to help you. And I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.